Hey everyone, and welcome to Merge Elves. This is the second part of the wrap up for the Christmas holiday event, and we've got about 30 seconds before our window is going to pop up to let us double rewards. I am definitely looking forward to doubling these rewards. There are a lot of really cool, exciting items that we got in this event. And yeah, so there are several things that I would love to get multiples of. So let's see what we are going to get. All right. So every event we have the opportunity to get double the rewards on 3 items that you earn. So if you don't finish an event, say you only get the first 5 rewards, you're still given this choice, only you only have access to the first 5 to double. So usually the higher level items are further along, and that is what we're hoping to get. Taking a look at this, I would love to get the Christmas whale or the reindeer elf, the higher level ones. But I would also be happy with some of the lower level ones or a nest. We'll see. I feel like the best spin on this event for me would be the 2 high level elves and 1 of the low level. So, let's go ahead and do this. That is actually a really good spin. So, my Christmas whale was doubled, the higher level one. I got the nest of Christmas whale eggs, and I got a single reindeer elf egg. I'm completely happy with that. Getting either of the 2 higher level elves makes this worth it. Excuse me, I'm yawning. It's late where I am right now. But yeah, so getting either of those 2 high level elves makes it completely worth it. So yeah, if you get one of the high level elves, my recommendation is collect your reward. If you don't like what you got, so you got the tree and a couple of eggs, you can spend 20 leaves to respin. After that, the price goes up. So I want to say a second respin costs either 40 or 80 leaves. It goes up quite a bit. I have definitely paid the 20 to respin in the past, but it's a very rare occasion that I will. Oh my goodness, the yawning. It's a very rare occasion that I will do it a second respin. So let me collect this. 1 reindeer elf, 1 Christmas whale eggs, and 1 medium Christmas whale elf. That is awesome. Alright, so I'm just gonna slide these on over here. Oh, my camp is full of stuff. It's not exactly messy, it's just full of stuff, is the thing. So right now I have 4 reindeer elves. How much is it to buy one? Because we're probably not going to see these elves again until next Christmas. So instead of having 4 of these hanging around, I think I'm going to spend the 10 leaves to get the 5th egg so I can make that merge and clear out that space. And then we have a couple more really exciting things to look at. Alright, so those are my 5 eggs. I'm not opening the Christmas whale nest because we're still having that notice saying that the Christmas whale nest is glitching, and I don't want to lose my Christmas whale or have anything bad happen to him. My little Christmas whale babies. So I'm waiting until we get the notice that it is safe to open those nests and make those merges. So, a couple other things. If you have not watched part 1 to this event wrap up, I strongly recommend going and checking out that video. I got a bunch of new tier 2 elves that I hadn't discovered. I merged a whole truckload of eggs. It was absolutely epic and super excited about it. I unlocked a bunch of land. Most of this little section over here I unlocked and healed earlier today. So, incredibly excited about that. Oh my goodness, the yawning just won't stop. Okay. So if you have watched many of my videos, then you might notice that my camp is a little bit rearranged. And every time I unlock land, I rearrange it a little bit. But this was a pretty drastic rearrange because I opened a lot of land, and also I recently got the Stonehenge Wonder. So those are taking up space as well as giving me more stone resources to work with. So what I decided to try doing was getting all of my eggs. Oh my goodness. All of my eggs over here to the right hand side of the screen. And they're already sort of overgrowing that area. And I have even more eggs to play with in just a moment. So I'm leaning towards the idea of doing a little more shuffling, keeping the eggs on this right side, but letting them come down here into like the butterfly's tail, and moving my golden trees. I'm not sure where I'm going to move them to. Maybe up top here a little bit. But yeah, oops, there we go. Because I have my hills going on here, and they are they're doing pretty well, and that is definitely a wonder I'm interested in getting. Let's see, right there's a 10 merge. There's a 5 merge. 5 merge. Very nice. And then I'm going to tuck them back there so they don't make a huge mess of sprouts throughout my camp. Awesome. But yeah, so I have a few things going on. So like I said, I rearranged, but I'm not positive that I love the rearrange. A big sort of thing that's going on with it is over here on this left side, it really scrunches down, and I feel like I'm trying to put a lot over here. But this is the side that's going to continue to expand. These are where my next few unlocks are going to be as far as land goes. So as those unlock, I'm going to expand out my water, my berries, and the other things I have over here. I didn't want to put them someplace else and then be stuck having to do another massive rearrange when I unlock some land. So that's what is going on over here. Everything else I feel looks pretty good. I moved my gems down here, which is away from my gem houses, but I can still see my gem houses to tap on them up behind there, and having these flowers down front was like blocking what I could see. So that's what we're gonna try. And then these mushrooms, I'm just leaving them and the apples sort of in the middle, since I merge those as I get them and ultimately they disappear or get bubbled. So yeah, that is what is going on with my camp at the moment. So getting back to a couple of the things that we looked at during part 1 are these the winter event trophies. So we have this sock dwelling, a teacup dwelling, and a snowman. The teacup, you can watch an ad once a day to get one of the point items from the event. The sock, you can watch an ad once a day to get a pine cone that will give you these pine tree seeds. And I've had them out all day. They have not sprouted. I'm thinking these have to be merged in order to grow. They're not just going to sprout on their own. So there, I just have these two. And the snowman had a description originally saying that you could use the queen's magic on it 7 times. Well, I watched one ad on it and I got one of these snow bunny eggs. And then I waited until after I was done my previous recording to do the other 6 ads. So what I ended up getting are these eggs right here, 4 individual snow bunny eggs, a snow bunny nest, and then 3 snow elf eggs. So very excited about this. Right now, after watching the 3 ads, the snowman is just a normal little snowman. You can't tap on him. He doesn't merge. There's no more ads to watch. He's all done. So what I plan to do is bubble up these 2 dwellings, the snowman, the Christmas tree seeds, and the Christmas card. And next year, around Christmas, I will open these back up and throughout the month of December work on building up my trees and things like that. Just like I bubbled up the Halloween items, and I'm going to get them out next October. So that is part of what I'm going to do. The other part of what I'm going to do here is definitely tapping on this nest and making a merge. I'm so excited to see these snow bunny elves. They sound adorable. The eggs are adorable. Like I have been so excited for this all afternoon, waiting for this recording to do this. So here we go. That's going to give us the 5 merge. Oh, those are so cute. Those are adorable. The little snow bunny elf. Oh, just one more second. And she's got a little snowflake on her dress. Oh, that's awesome. So what I'm left with now is this nest. Let me check and see if those eggs are available in my shop now. Don't believe I saw them earlier. No, they definitely are not. So, if I tap on this nest and there aren't at least 5 more, I'm going to be taking up extra spaces on my map. So I think what I'm actually going to end up doing is leaving this nest alone for now, and hopefully we'll be able to get some more of those snow bunny elves. Maybe during an upcoming winter event, because they aren't Christmas themed, so they might be part of the winter events, which would be very exciting. And then I don't have 2 other of the snow elves at the moment, but like I said, we might see some more of those in some of the winter events, so I'm just going to hold on to those for now. So you can definitely see what I mean by the fact that I'm already outgrowing my redesign. Yeah, happening pretty quickly. But that's okay because I have a plan and I already shared that plan with you. So the next thing I want to do, I have a couple things. I want to bubble up that Christmas stuff. And in order to do that, I need my camp pretty filled up. So I'm tapping on everything. I also have my golden apples over here that I can use. So I'll go ahead and unbubble a bunch of those. Oops. There we go. Scoot you out of the way. Yeah, whenever my golden apple merges make these large golden apples instead of giving me gems, I hang on to them so I can use them for bubbling. Alright, there we go. I can tap those trees back there. Okay, and it looks like everything is full. Now I just need to get a bunch of my elves holding items. I did an entire video about different ways to bubble. So if you are interested in learning how to bubble, if you haven't, played with bubbling yet, definitely check out that video. I'm going to go through it fairly quickly right here. But the sort of short story is that you want several of your elves to be holding something while your map is full. So first you tap everything to fill up your map. And right now my elves are holding things that they can't put down. But as soon as they are able to put them down, they will fill in the empty spaces. And then when I set one of these golden apples down on top of an item, it will pop into a bubble because there won't be space for it anymore. So you pick up one of the items and pretend you're going to make a merge. And that makes the elves think that those spaces are free. So all of my elves who are holding things are going to float over here and set down as many things as they can. You just want to make sure all the spaces have been filled up. There's always 2 empty spaces in your camp. So those 2 spaces that don't have anything, that's expected. Then you take this item and you bring it over and you set it down on top of whatever you want to bubble. Since they don't have room to go anywhere, they hop into the bubble just like that. And we can do this again. And a third time to get all of our Christmas items bubbled. Using this technique, you can bubble anything, like literally anything. It's really convenient for helping organize your camp and for, taking care of these seasonal items that maybe you don't want to have out all the time. You can bubble eggs. I don't always recommend it just because the game designers don't guarantee the safety of your bubbles. So if something happens to your bubbles, you don't want it to be anything that you can't replace or that you would be very, very upset if you lost. And for me, the trophy items don't fall into that category. You can see I have all my trophies sort of bubbled up here in the butterfly antlers. I like them, but if I lost them, I would not be completely devastated or anything like that. However, my elf eggs, I put a lot of effort into getting them, and I would be very upset if I lost elf eggs. So I don't tend to bubble them unless I absolutely need the space. Like if I'm working on, a specific project where I need that much extra space, I will bubble them. Alright, and to bubble my golden fruit back up, I just need to get a few more things on the board to take up space. Still just a little bit too much space going on. Put these out there. There we go. So I don't normally keep this many 2x2 items around. Like in the other merge games I play. But this is a really big camp map. And someday I hope to have it all unlocked. And when that happens, when I need to bubble things, that means I'm going to have a lot of area to fill in. So I've just sort of started collecting the items that I'm going to need to do that already. Get over there. Alright, and of course everything that I just had my elves harvest to help me bubble needs to be organized. Eventually. I'll play with most of that in a little bit. The last thing that I want to do in this video is to finish up the work I was doing with my eggs. So we had on this Christmas event, we had 7 days to complete the event, which means we had access to the event map for the entire 7 days, even if you finished early, which is what I did. I actually finished the event in 2 days, and then I went and spent a day on Merge Dragons because they were having their Christmas event at the same time. And then I came back and I did passive gem harvesting. I earned a large amount of gems doing that, and I was able to use those gems to buy a bunch of elf eggs and get a whole bunch of new tier 2 elves. And that's what I showed in part 1 of this wrap up. The only elf that I was not able to get the tier 2 of that I had wanted to was the water elf. And that was, I don't know, maybe 9 hours ago. So I left my elves passive harvesting in the event map until I got enough gems to also get the tier 2 for that water elf. So what we're going to do right now is make that water elf merge. I didn't want to do it without you guys since, we started this together. I figured we should end it together. So, yeah, I went ahead and saved that for this video. All right. There we go. That was very fun. Getting all of those gems condensed down. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to leave my mushrooms there, leave those right there. I will worry about merging those at a later date. And I'll worry about messing with this stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to pick that up. In a little while. So, yes, in my dragon book, I have my elf book. Sorry, I have 2 merges. A reindeer merge that we just got. So let's go ahead and do that one. Oh, the reindeer elf is so cute. And then this last one is my water elf merge. All the way down here. All right, there we go. Those are the level 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 of them here. All right. So let's merge them up. Hooray! All right. Let's see how many we get in there. Awesome. 2. Alright, and then there's going to be a 5 merge. And since there's only 1 egg left in the nest, there's no reason to keep the nest around. We can tap that. Wow. They are very pretty. I like those little golden... Yeah. So, discovered the water egg nobility, the lesser water elf nobility, and that is going to bring my elf power over the 10,000 mark, which was my goal for this event. And let's see, does that even unlock another section of land over here? I think it does. It does. So let's tap that. Very nice. So yeah, I'll probably heal that up and I'll probably move this Scorpio statue over here to the corner, and that will free up even more space. Yeah, or I might move this. I don't know. I might move both of them. We'll see what ends up happening. So yeah, that was really exciting. I am officially over 10,000 elf power. Yay! That is a huge milestone, and I'm so excited to be there and so excited to share it with everybody. But with that being said, it is quite late. This has been a crazy long event, and I'm ready to go to bed. Merge Dragons has already announced their next event. There is also a Merge Magic event this coming up weekend. So if you play those games, it's going to be a double event weekend. There has not been another event, like a New Year's Eve sort of event announced for Merge Elves, which I am perfectly fine with. I've done triple event weekends, but it's been a while since I've had to. I definitely would not mind a little bit of a rest as far as that goes. But if they do announce one, I will be here, I will be making videos, and it will be awesome. Either way, good luck with whatever you are working on. I hope you all have a happy holiday. I hope everybody has a happy new year. Just checking out these little buttons to make sure they're not anything important. They're not. They're offers, but I'm not going to get any of them today. Alright, so yes, happy holidays, happy New Year's, and good luck. And good luck with all of your life endeavors and your merging endeavors. And yeah, bye. Happy merging.